Folks, you know what we're doing tonight. You know what it's all about. I said it as a question for some reason. You know what it's all about? Video games, I think. Open to interpretation, but in general, I'd say it's pretty factual to say that's what we do here. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're gonna play more Zelda. Hope you're having a good Monday night. We're streaming at the usual time without any weird uncertainty about it. We're just doing exactly what I said we would do. Isn't that crazy? Truly a noteworthy set of circumstances. All right, let me take a big swig. Woo! Games time! Games time, baby. No, you got a letter wrong. You got a letter wrong. Come on. Headphones on. Gamer time. Let us get going on some more Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Welcome back to the video game. Last time is basically what I'm wearing on my body. We got the Flamebreaker armor. That's the main thing. Otherwise, we did some of the surrounding stuff here in the Elden region before we eventually finally converged on Goron City, where everyone is drugged out of their minds, apparently. The old folks are very displeased about it. The old folks apparently literally can't do the silly drugs because their bodies can't handle it. Everyone's high off their rocker. From some stone that they found and prepared called marbled rock roast. Everyone's unable, all the youngins are unable to do work. Lots of theme here. Look at this guy. And this time, we're not gonna worry about that just yet, because the important thing we did last time is get the armor. And what the armor enables us to do is get these final 6 light roots that I've been wanting to get for weeks now. This is in a very lava-heavy region, as you can tell. A region that you cannot walk in without immediately setting fire. So now that I have this full armor set, we can head down there. We're not gonna do that just yet, though. Like I said, we're gonna start off the next couple streams at least with some housekeeping where I go off and do some random straggler shrine, because there's a bunch of like tiny little one-offs or two-offs here and there. So I'm going to head to the Mount Lanayru Skyview Tower because there's a shrine right here that I didn't get. Just a little one-off. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna work on the light roots in the depths. That will let us complete the depths map. We'll have gotten all the light roots. The whole thing will be lit the heck up, and then supposedly I won't go mining anymore. We'll see how that pans out. I'm sure nothing can go wrong with this. That's extremely good. I like that a lot. Thank you, Tina. Also, hi. Did I say hi? Hope you're doing well. Anya can't be here with us because she's lame and picked gainful employment over watching her girlfriend stream on twitch.tv, which I think is grounds for a breakup. The fabled breakup stream is actually gonna happen without her. This might actually be the time to put on the funny owl costume, except it's so cold that I'm gonna take damage. That's fine. Breakup stream part 2. That's right, baby. I'm just gonna eat the cost here. Oh, we're like right over it. Never mind. All right. How much do you want to bet this is gonna take a lot longer than we want it to, because it's gonna be a cave one? Because I sure don't see a thing. I bet I would have done it if I could see a thing. Yeah, nearby down below. That's right, isn't it? Ain't nothing there. except some white bokoblins, it looks like. Is there a cave entrance anywhere nearby? All right, I need to look for the little bunny man. There must be one nearby. Hang on. Let's put the stamp back so that I can see it on my map. It's not gonna have to do with killing these guys, presumably. Break upstream is what a bear does when it's hungry. True! It's what a beaver does when it builds a dam. Let's see. It sure does say it's down below. I think we're pretty much just gonna have to walk around this mountain. It's probably, it feels likely it'd be on this side, except this side actually is just kind of a small little gradient. There is a chasm here, but that just gets me to whatever this boss arena is. I don't have to go down that. Doesn't seem likely it'll get me to the shrine. Yeah, down below is a tall little place, I understand. Cam, have you seen the film Hundreds of Beavers? No, but I feel I should probably. Oh, there's a shrine like out in the open that I didn't get. Yeah, there's two across the way. It's very, very silly. You'd love it. I probably would, huh? My pals and I have started doing like monthly, semi-weekly, however often we're able to get together, movie nights at my place. We've got one coming up. We're gonna watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which was picked by Anya. And then after that, we're gonna select the next person to pick a movie. Honestly, if I'm picked, I might put Hundreds of Beavers on there. It's free on Tubi. Oh, very nice. That's definitely a point in the pro column. You know, this is quite a steep area, isn't it? It's possible that like right down here is gonna be an entrance to a very steep or a very, very low cave. It would be cool if I could see. That'd be pretty nice for this goal here. No, in fact, this is here for me to go up, it looks like. They very specifically want me to head upward. Hush. Hush your little self. Well, it's not telling me down below this time. There's a fella. There you are. You're gonna... Maybe this shrine doesn't actually exist and they're just fucking with you. There are several that have given me that impression. Oh, you're not gonna drop a red one. Crazy. Oh, hi. Ah! Okay, thank you, Tulin and/or Riju. I think it might have been Riju. Oh, this is a big one with teeth. Wow, there's a very wide open entrance. Ah, hello. And thank you. Laneru Road, East Cave. Aye, aye. We got some eyeball friends, it sounds like. Didn't get the sticky lizard, God forbid. Oh, wait. I'm probably gonna have to get the sticky. I'm probably gonna have to take some sticky elixir. Because this is, very rainy. Not rainy, but there's water dripping from the ceiling. Okay, well, I did come prepared, I believe. Let's just take the good one. This looks like it might be a pretty big cave. No, you understand. I just drank juice that makes me not do this. Okay, good. I see, I think a like. Yep. Oh, it's a rock like. Okay. Blow you up. I don't really want to use the zoomed in Gerudo bow if I'm perfectly honest with myself. Oh, I actually got eaten by one of these. Crazy stuff. Technically, I could just walk on by. Oh, I'm using a piece of garbage. Yeah, that's just a little rock hammer that I fused earlier. Cool. That's pretty good. All right, folks. Where are we heading? Yeah, this is fairly expansive. We've got a white boss bokoblin. That's gonna be not a tough one to take down, just a long one to take down. Big hardy truffle! Nice. I actually have no idea where I'm at on hardy truffles. I haven't really, oh, it's just right in there. Should probably go ahead and jump in there before I have to. Should probably go ahead and jump in there before I lose my slip resistance. I don't know, would it take me a full 5 minutes to explore the rest? Who knows? Mysteries abound. Yeah, it's fine. Is it programmed for you to always slip when you jump? I think it is. Let me up! Oh, no. Okay, now we're there. All good. Jogu. Oh, well, there's a thing I could blow up. It's fine. That'll be my funny exit. All right. We got us a thing ahead of us. And this was a big shrine, a big cave that required me to drink an elixir, so it's gonna be Raru's blessing. That's right. Yes, it is. So in a way, I suppose the shrine doesn't exist. Holy shit, it does exist. Hardy elixir. That's one of the better rewards I've gotten, I feel. I mean, I've gotten diamonds from these a couple times, but although those are technically valuable, I never use them. I don't want to sell them because they're used in some armor upgrades. I don't want to fuse them because they're too valuable to use on a breakable weapon. And then I never upgrade my armor, so they just sit in my inventory. Cool. Let me out. This feels silly and like not the way I should be doing it. Do we agree, chat? No, you know the way that we do this. Where are we on cannons? 16? That's fine. Oh, and this is a crappy shield anyway. Perfect fodder for my favorite part of the game. Okay. Now let's explore the remainder of this here place. There's gonna be a bubble frog somewhere. Yeah, I did hit the button to get that bright cap. It just didn't happen. Whoa! That was a good one. Mostly just lots of ore in this one. Some better than others, as I get literal salt. Which is, of course, the better I was referring to. All right, where are you at? Heaping helping of giant bright bloom seeds, that's nice. We got 2.5 more minutes of the anti-slip juice. Oh, and there's also the giant fella over here to deal with. Okay. Yeah, I think we just go spinning with our two-hander here. You know, it'd be cool though. It was funny. It would be most effective on the guys that are sitting here right in front of me, to be fair. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's get going. Wait. Oh, I knocked the big one into the water and it just drowned. Okay, that was actually the fastest way I could have dealt with that. Nice. Well, that could have lasted a lot longer than it did. Pro gamer move. I'm known for them. I want the fish. Give me the fish. I don't know why I want the fish. It just is a glow effect, which I actively do not need at this point, but, you know, it was there. Okay, here's a little alcove, unless this is the way I came in. I don't think it is. Is this the way I came in? Oh, yeah, I'm headed toward the entrance. Well, I'm looking around. I don't see... Okay, if I'm questioning that, then that probably means there was another opening that I misinterpreted as the starting point. The entrance to the cave, so... Let's check there. I'm not gonna waste too much time looking for the bubble frog if I just can't find it, but... I've, for the most part, been able to find it in all the shrines. So even if I'm not actually really using the bubble gems, it feels like I should get the thing. But again, that's not something I'm committed to as 100% thing. Completion thing in my book. No, Riju. Riju, no. Call off the dogs. Okay. I feel as though there's just gonna be like a hole in the ceiling. Or the wall. Or such things. Yeah, that's gonna be the way to the entrance again, right? Or... This leads... Oh, this leads further up. Okay, that's gonna be it. Never mind. You are gonna have something good. If you were to survive. Do I have any, like, busted weapons that... No, we're just gonna use this. amber, I said. It's better than the rock salt, I suppose. Not really even. It's just, at this point, it's kind of just something to sell, whereas the rock salt I can at least use to enhance meals. I'm just not gonna bother with you, honestly. Whoa, this is a lot more than I thought. Wowza. I'm using a big long spear. I can reach you. Yeah. Hi. Show yourself. I know you will. Cool. Oh, good timing on the soldier's broadsword, because I'm about to lose the spear that I was using. Oh, but I have to keep that, though. All right, throw this. Any Zora weapon, even if it looks like crap, I gotta fuse something really good to it and then use the wet effect to double. Oh, excuse me, to double the damage. In the meantime, rock hammer. Who is attacking me? Oh. Hey, I want you. You've got the, you got the funny horns that I can use for rock hammers. Pretty good in my book. Sidon, I know that we're really excited. I know I just mentioned the wet effect. I'm sure you're jumping the gun on that. I don't need it right now. Good, actually. What's in here? Not terrible, but not very good either. I don't need the opal rod. That was useful. I was gonna say that was useful whenever I was dealing with the sludge in Zora's domain, but like, that's not even when I was using that particular opal rod. I made that hoping that it would help with the, okay, that was a good use of the Gerudo bow. I was hoping that I would, oh my God. Hoping that I could use it to withstand the fire, but that's not how it happened. Okay, I gotta build a boat. Except Anya's messaging me. Done at 7 on the dot. Could you do me a favor and put my frozen pizza in the oven? I can't, but I can get Cade too. Very sorry, folks. Anya's on the way home. Would you mind putting her frozen pizza in the oven? The time it takes me to text this, I could have just put the frozen pizza in the oven. Should be in the garage freezer. Okay. Text sent. Oven cam. As in oven camera, yeah. No, not as in you want to put me into a furnace. Crazy. All right, not that you're in your oven arc. That's also pretty good. Okay, I have a boat somewhere in here, right? Fambo. Don't I have one that uses a wing? Maybe not, maybe that's just in my thing. I suppose, actually, my plane is just identical to a boat, is it not? Yeah, we're just gonna... Where's my wing? I'm gonna say I only need one fan. Steering stick. I'd love to tell you that I am finally cooking more and I'm in my oven arc. That'd be a good report. It is sadly untrue. Ooh, that's a fast boat. Unwieldy boat. Whoa, oh, I was hitting the wrong trigger. This is gonna take long enough that I might as well have just swum across. Okay. Gamerific. Away we go. Ah! Wow, this is unwieldy. Does the oh, I probably need the other two fans to make steering a little more stable, huh? Because this thing right now just moves like a truck. We are not in the cave anymore. I do not know where it is that this has taken me, but we're gonna hang out. We are now in Blood Moon territory, God forbid. Have I been here? I sure have. I guess I haven't been to the other end of whatever this is. Not really gonna be worth it, probably. Fun to go boating though, as everything kills me. Was that a knock on the door? No. Gamer, gamer, gamer. Yeah. Zelda, tell me everything's scary and nothing can be done. And you're gonna die one day. But aren't we all? So don't care. No time to think about that. I'm gaming. Oh. I guess that would happen, huh? Come on, let me get into position to ascend here. Nope. All right, well, I can climb that, no problem. Hey, folks. I'm just seeing what's up. Just wanting to hang out. I really don't think there's anything worthwhile to me going through all that, at least not without exploring the rest of the area in depth. Which I didn't. Was that a knock at the door? Final girl cam confirmed. This started as breakup stream, but little did you know it was gonna turn into murder stream. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Shrine complete, which is good. Part of me kind of wants to keep going along those lines, but nope, we have a goal. It is laid out in the stream title. We're gonna go here. Looks like probably the highest elevation that's reasonable to start along these lines. We're gonna start here and go kinda counterclockwise, I think. I don't know why I backed out. I'm gonna set fire immediately. I'm not wearing the red clothes. Checking my phone real quick. Don't mind me. Burning. All right. Okay. Where is my funny armor? Here we are. It's all good, folks, except for my stuff that's on fire. Yeah, that's a lot. That is indeed several things that will kill me. Mostly just a very high quantity of one thing. Gotta keep an eye out for igneotaluses, though. I'm expecting we'll probably see some of that. Heck, I'm wondering if that big rock there isn't a talus. It's probably not, but... Can she make it? Should she have built a plane? The answer to both is probably yes. There's a plane sitting over there that I suppose I could have taken. I think we're probably fine, though. That's an igneotalus, though. We can probably get the light route to just give us some light here and then back up to that. Not if I hit the wrong button by accident, just smacking my controller against the desk. I know you're there, don't worry. Oh wow, and you're actually just like walking around, you're not under. Actually, has that just been true of the underground taluses? Is that like a thing about them? In the daylight, they like to hide, but underground, they roam free. You know, we haven't seen that many of those taluses that have the bokoblin camps on top of them. I feel like I've seen like 2 or 3. I should keep writing my Zelda fic about a ragtag group of talus hunters. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Oh yeah, I forgot it's gloomed up as well. Igneotalus. Wow, Tulin really makes that simple. No, let me into you. Come on, thank you. I got one strategy, it's not optimal, I will keep doing it. Do I have anything rock-like? I suppose there's this. Let's use the Master Sword. We're not gonna, wait, does the Master Sword have anything fused? Okay, never mind. We're gonna go Igneotalus Hammer, it just makes sense. I am on fire, don't worry about it. Oh, you drop a lot of flint, of course you do. That's fun. You know what's crazy? Not needing the crystallized charges anymore. Technically, they're still useful for, now that I've completed the battery, they're useful for redeeming for Zonai devices, which is actually pretty nice. Okay. Do I have anything good that needs stitching? I kind of put good stuff on just about everything. I could stand to... The good stuff here that I'm like, oh, it's already good. I could put something really good on it. Is they're Zonite devices, so doesn't make much sense. How much is this spear on its own? Nope, that spear has a Zonite device on it. Water Warrior. You know what? That might be... Let's see what that's got on it right now. 31 silver bokoblin horn. How much is the... Oh, the Igneotalus heart is 27. That's not even worth it. Well, shoot. Am I just gonna put it on, like, some rando? 18, 17, 16, 10. Well, we're gonna put it on this. That feels weird. No! God, this is just a royal broadsword. That's fine. It's not terrible. This is wide open enough that I could just like build a car, but I feel as though it's not gonna remain wide open, right? It might actually just kind of go in a pretty circle around the mountain. Let's build a car. I don't do it enough. Big rig. Yeah. Do I have any favorites that... How's that different from the big rig? Did I just save that just cuz? Well, regardless, I need a steering stick at least. Headlights too. No justification for using up that zonite for something that I have 144 of. Nice. Okay. Get zooming. Just in time for me to hit a wall and not get any real use out of this. That sounds like the likely story, at least. Oh yeah, every arrow becomes a fire arrow. That's a nice little touch. I like it. Kind of shocked it didn't negate my ice fruit now that I think about it. I feel like maybe... no, you really only fight Igniotalus in the Elden region, actually. I was gonna say, I feel like maybe the ice arrows in Breath of the Wild were negated by heated areas, but I don't think that's true. Traveler's Claymore, that would have been nice to have a second ago. To stitch the Igniotalus heart onto. That's fine. Well, yeah, I'll probably just drop this. Yep, good durability. Won't bust. Hang on. What on earth are you? You appear to just be a statue. Take a look at that soon enough. For a split second, I was like, that's a Hinox. No. Not really getting speed out of this for the most part. Hey, gang. Huh? No, this is the real benefit I get out of this. Got the whole gang. I'm not really that worried about claiming the zonite. That is the reddest, hottest choo-choo I've ever seen. Looking like it might not actually be worth it to use this truck, given that I seemingly need to fly to the middle there. Unless this is a spiral. It actually looks like it might be a spiral. Place gets dark, though. Another pit stop for a weapon. Traveler's Claymore. Better than what I've got, which means it doesn't have the durability benefit, it looks like. So, drop the rock hammer. Yeah, no durability benefit, but higher attack, which is fine. Yeah, I could use that. Hello, Kai. How you doing tonight? We are officially here. Finally able to go through this big lethal lava land that I've been avoiding to now. We've got a couple of these little statues here. Oh, really? Gumball machine? Okay. Well, we gotta see what's in there. Objectively required. What do we got? Anything worth it? I am tired. Yeah, me too. I found it very hard to get through the workday today. And then I had a coffee as soon as I got home because I knew otherwise I wouldn't be able to make it through stream. Okay, that's actually a pretty good set. If only because of the steering stick and the wheels. Hey, look. Half a truck. Oh, there's the marbled rock roast. Looks like we're not going any further with this thing toward this light route. Still, I'm shocked I got as close as I did. I kind of thought I'd just have to fly straight to it. Half a truck. Does it turn into half a robot? It's exactly what meets the eye. Thus, Transformers creators confirm that more than meets the eye equals 2x what meets the eye. All right, yeah, we just got a lot of these Goron statues. Oh, because this is Gorondia, isn't it? Isn't it? Evidence of civilization. These guys called duocons that are two vehicles that become one robot. I have a couple of them. Oh, that's fun. Of course that's a thing. Cheeked up statue. You're not wrong. Trying to figure out what I want to put on this. Probably just a halfway decent Horriblin horn. Anyway, I don't need to fight y'all. I can run you over with cars. Anyway, we're just gonna keep going. Looks like we're pretty much just gonna make a round though, so I pretty much need to... Oh, there's not a light route there. Huh. Did I see a shrine, or did I just mark this one in the wrong place by accident twice? That seems more likely. All right, well. That's interesting. We only actually had 5 light routes then. And we're not getting much of anywhere with this from here on out. Unless, by some miracle, I can scale that. You know, actually, that would be fairly easy to scale with this, if I can get around the marble rock roast. Yeah, maybe this is possible. Oh my goodness, okay. Built Ford tough, baby. Got one right up there. Okay, that's the one I've marked. Y'all seem easy enough to take down. I'm willing to take the time for this. But no, I'm not gonna stop for every single enemy I see. Stop kicking me! You seem to think it's okay to put up a fight at this point in the game. You don't understand. Throwing your underlings at me is not gonna change the outcome of what happens here. Only your foot can, apparently. That's the only thing that actually gets through to me. All right, this thing's about to break. I feel as though I probably can get rid of it. Get rid of a bow. Yep, okay. And I'd like to switch to a more normal bow that I'm not zooming in aggressively on every time I do something. I've got a bunch of rock hammers around. Do I have just rocks that I could fuse to make a slightly better rock hammer? Seems the answer is no. Okay, God forbid. Normal ass Horriblin horn, yeah. Not a huge point in getting Zonite at this point for me, but I killed the guys, so I might as well pick up what I can, but no need to stop for it anymore. Again, it's useful for redeeming for Zonite devices, so that's like probably a between stream. Go check out what they've got and just re-up on the stuff I'm missing. Anyway, not strictly necessary that. Whee! Objectively slower. And now we hit a wall. It was gonna happen at some point. Nope, can't scale this. Cannot scale this. Do I have that light route marked? That seems a little close. No, that's right. Where is the one I'm looking for, actually? Is it up? Oh, shoot. Didn't quite realize that. I should probably set down a bright bloom seed. This would be cause for the Gerudo bow, actually. Yeah, not even. It doesn't actually really. I don't think it really adds distance. I think it just lets you aim better. No, I'm not trying to splash stuff. Okay. Where is a reasonable way up? Suction cup wheels or something. That would be a pretty good device, I think. They should do that. It's amazing how quickly splash fruits jumped up to my most used between using it in place of the fireproof armor and needing to use it to get rid of stuff in Zoraland. Oh, okay. It's a mine. Cool. Oh god, let me punch my mic. Abandoned Elden Mine. Yay. Hey, howdy, hey. We'll turn the place on for you. Don't you worry your pretty little head. I guess I can turn in my... No, not turn in my Zonite. No, I was gonna say, I guess I can turn in my Zonite so I can redeem it for stuff. No, actually, I should just hold on to the Zonite so I can make the platforms and stuff that I don't have Zonite devices for when I auto-build. Duh. That's what Zonite's still useful for at this point. Okay. Yeah, not buying anything. Now what do you got for me? Wasn't asking you. Thanks for the enthusiasm. I am slowly getting to the point where I'm like, maybe I need to turn off Reju. Schema stone you don't have yet. Kind of forgot that when I find a mine, this is a thing that's... What on earth is that? Automated ally. Okay. Hope the scheme stone I've provided is useful to you. This little conveyor friend, I kind of forgot that existed. Homing cart automatically heads for monsters. Oh wait, that's kind of neat. I could stick a can into that. And I apparently have several of those, which is crazy. Anyway, okay, I was wondering why there were enemies so close to the mine. All right, bud, go for it. That is cool. I probably won't use it, but it's cool. Quite useful for the weaker monsters, huh? How much use did y'all get out of that thing? Out of curiosity. Anything else they dropped? No, not really. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's, not get out of here, but get up there. Maybe it'll be a better vantage point with which to get to the light route up top. Which is where, even? Okay, no, I need to ascend from down there. That's the idea here. Actually, that's not gonna work. That's only gonna get me to the little balcony level. Okay. Huh. How kind. How high is the light route? I appear to have lost it. Up there. Kind of at the top of this fall, it looks like.
Yeah.
Build a hoverstone elevator purely so I can ascend through that, maybe. Just get in a better spot for that. Because, yeah, that actually does seem like kind of sort of a reasonable thing. Yeah, sure. All right, auto build. Beam spinner. Yeah, rocket platform is kind of a kind of an easy thing that I haven't bothered with. And that's definitely simple enough that I don't need to bother putting the battery in just so that it fulfills the thing and doesn't use zonite, because that's the only reason I was putting the battery, because I gotta tell you, we're fine on battery. Yeah, you know what, let's just take it as high as it goes. Okay, wait, actually. Here's a weird little thing. If I hit that, then it's gonna activate the rocket and we're just gonna go, but I kinda wanna take advantage of it hovering, at least get it fairly high. I'm not gonna be able to grab the rocket from up there, am I? No. Who bloody cares? This isn't even gonna get me as far as I really need to be. Could have just used a hot air balloon, but I was kind of like, whoa, you know, this is, oh God. I was truly not where I needed to be. Whoa. There's a magic frame, right? No. Let's just climb, see where it gets me. Kind of looking like I can find my footing a little bit right here. So maybe that wasn't all for naught. Still, I definitely could have just found a spot to ascend through and been golden. Oh goodness, I'm not gonna be able to find footing. Nope, we're fine. We're almost fine. Always a little magic frame. All right. I don't know where I'm going at all. Let's put on one of the glow pieces just to kind of illuminate my way. Tiny bit. Not overly helpful. Oh, but the light route's over there. Okay. Whee! Never mind, we're fine. Cuckoo carom, light route. That was silly. I could have just done a hot air balloon, but I wanted to do something new. Which is fine. Which is fine. We should all value new experiences. Okay. Oh, there's a tiny one here. Light route I didn't know existed. That's kind of crazy. I really thought I had found all of them. Okay, so that's why one of them looked a lot closer than it felt like it should have been. We are at the point where we're finding mine tracks. Is that the mine I just found? No, that's a completely different complex. Yeah, that thing's huge. It's gonna include potentially an ascent point to the surface. I don't know. That'll be interesting to look at. But first we dive right into where we find another white boss bokoblin. Nice, nice. Folks, I think that's 2 light routes left. Insane point to be at. Feels wacko, to use some of the local parlance. All right. When are they gonna make a girl boss bokoblin? That's true. I am realizing that they pretty much said that to harvest the marbled rock roast, you need Yunobo's ability. Like, they basically told me that. So there is actually cause to come back down here. Perhaps spelunking is not over. Any reason to use a plane, or do I just go for it? I think I just go for it. Oh goodness. Oh gracious, oh gosh. We're just barely gonna land. What? Don't ever question me. All right, that much is done. One more, baby. With a potential boss arena on the way there, it kind of looked like. Oh, did I mark that Igneo-Talus? I don't think I did. Gotta tell you, don't remember where it was. It was right, like here-ish. Get rid of you, and away we go. Last one, folks. And then we get to finish it off with exploring that big complex over there. That'll be fun. Not to forget also that there's some, okay, actually no, if we've found the, I was gonna say, not to mention there's some labyrinths that we haven't completed, but I do think we've mostly, if not all, completed the underground portions of the labyrinths. So I'm not too concerned about having those left over, but maybe I do have some, I'm not sure. I guess it would be weird for me to do the underground portion and then not move on to the rest. No one wants to jump out at me, make this difficult. Seems like we're good. Well, there is stuff up here of some kind, so. Scorching Coliseum. All right, yeah, that's gonna be a boss of some kind. We getting a fire Gleeok, folks? Is that what's happening here? I do not see anyone scared. Oh, that's right. These are all on the inside here. Okay. Let me set a travel medallion real quick so that I don't have to climb all this again. Hello! Oh, this is the underneath of Lizard Land. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be armor guarded by a wave of enemies, if I remember right. Maybe the Last of the Barbarian set, I actually think that that's where I've been getting them, is from these Colosseums. That sounds right. All right, before I do this, let me put something good on this durable claymore. Honestly, the Frox Fang, maybe. 24 is not bad. 40, cool. All right, well, in the meantime, also, Zora, double. I don't care that it's worth 6 in its raw form. We're putting something good on it for the double effect. Yeah. Y'all will have your time. Don't worry about it. Anyway, you're red, so. Thanks, folks. Oh, I guess they killed the other one on their lonesome. Is this the Moblin one? Kind of looking that way. I guess using arrows is not a bad move because they are all automatically turned into fire arrows. Now, aiming is a different story. Yeah. Not worth the trouble. I'm just gonna tank all the hits. Also, you're blue now. I should be using something better. I get the Flurry Rush right after putting away the thing that had improved Flurry Rush on it. Hey, look! A robot. I love killing robots. Look, I'm getting a lot more of those lately. Twitch is always like, this is a likely ban evader. Beware. But honestly, I feel like you should just be able to tell and kill it before it gets to my chat, right? Got a white moblin. I should be using a two-hander, I think. To be fair, I've learned that they kick me a lot, and that causes problems for me. Not in that particular instance, though. All right, got several more here. Spiked iron ball hammer. You can't be saying that, white moblin. Hey, folks. Everyone going swinging. You know what? This is a Riju time, now that I think about it. Nice. Did it kill one of them? It looked like it might have killed one of them that I didn't notice. You know, this place is, I was gonna say this place is lit up enough that I should just put on the barbarian armor, but actually, I do still need to be wearing the flame armor. Ow! I'm gonna jump out of the way and do a flurry rush. It's gonna be so cool. Even though you're just like a brown one, so not a big deal. Finish you off with the Master Sword, and that's it. Okay. I've definitely had harder times with that before. None of them even got a big old kick on me. Knight's Claymore. Probably the hammer's better, right? I assume. Yeah. Demolisher. What does that mean? Great for breaking rocks. That's the effect. Let me pick up some of the stray horns and such, and then we'll figure out what our spoils are. I bet it's gonna be something I want. Please. Xant's helmet. I may be misremembering where I've been getting the barbarian armor. Shoot. I don't really care. Oh well. Real excited for barbarian maybe, but you know what? I will actually just like look up real quick. Not where the last piece is, but I want to look up where's the barbarian leg wraps. Because they do tend to be like sorted. Or there's a pattern for the armor set, right? Oh, it's just in a cave. Okay. They're just in caves. Who the hell gives a shit about Xant? Xant's helmet is crazy because who gives a shit about Xant? Everyone talks about Ganondorf in that game. Has he always looked like a Lizalfos? Like, has that been the point? The ruthless usurper king of the Twilight Realm wore a helmet much like this one. My goat helmet is better. Alright, well. Lipsiva Gunner's Xant theme. Oh, what do they do with it? I mean, I don't know the original Xant theme, but still, I'm sure they were funny with it. Okay. Something, at least. The beginning piano portion starts with Grand Dad! Siva Gunner rules. Siva Gunner does rule. They've got so many Mother 3 rips that are pretty good. They're doing a Simpsons takeover right now. I haven't checked the channel in a long time. Well, after all that, here's our rather unassuming final light route. We're gonna hit the button and we're gonna let it play out. Because we never get to watch this cutscene again. I'm so sad my sweetie's not here to see this. Have we watched this cutscene at all since the first time? I don't think so. Yay! Brilliant. You're not gonna... Okay, you found every light route. They have dispelled all of the darkness. This special item commemorates blessings received. Okay. Cool. No, I wasn't expecting anything for it. Heck, I wasn't expecting a commemorative medal. Now you've unlocked the 150 secret light routes in the lower depths. I have feared more than once that whenever I get the final sage, it's gonna be like, well, we told you there were 7 sages. You got 2 more places to go. Or they say 6 sages. Does that include Zelda? Because the remaining 2 would be like Sonia and Zelda, I think. I'm not sure. Am I late? You're late for me getting the last light route by like 20 seconds. Hi, Anya. How you doing, sweetie? Are you home? Or are you watching in your car? I guess I've heard the door a couple times. Home, yay, welcome. You can come in and say hi if you want. You missed the breakup stream part 2. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna break up with you for choosing gainful employment over watching twitch.tv/GodSaveTheCam. Especially the stream where she overcomes her spelunking addiction. Hi.
What does that look like?
Ah! Ah! Horrifying! Horrifying. Recursion.
Anyway, this is the Back Together stream.
Yay!
And then the breakup stream sequel is this Friday.
There we go.
And we can just keep doing that forever. We can keep
That's true.
ping-ponging.
It's infinite content.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Just the casual wave. Not even like a, okay, go enjoy your dinner, sweetie. Just
I was waving at my sister in there.
Oh my god. I thought you were dismissing me with a hand gesture.
Get out of here. Enjoy your pizza, sweetie.
That's all I wanted. Thank
There you go. Get her the hell out of that Amazon vest, truly. Blue does not suit her ass. Hey, I like the blue. My eyes are blue. Anya, can you tell your job to hurry up with my package? She will not be doing that because now she understands the hell that is delivering for Amazon. All right. Now we look at all this, which I guess is another mine. I don't know. Start from there. I believe every Amazon package should arrive a week later than it does. Yeah, no, it's really absurd that half the packages I order arrive the very next day. Sometimes they're just like, oh, you just get the overnight shipping on this one. You don't even have to like pay extra. We are gonna make someone's life hell to get this package to you in the next like 8 hours. Getting some input problems with this. I don't think it's the I don't think it's the controller. Let's put something on the Master Sword. I think that's a quick one. Maiden with packages of blue. Blue Eyes White Delivery Driver. Did I already read that? Because I read it in my head and it was fun. I liked it. Someone. Wait, what did I say? Oh, goodness. I should probably blow off these, this armor first. Let's go for the 5. Oh, wait, bombs explode immediately. Never mind. Somewhat. Oh, there's drivers, warehouse workers, etc. That's true. That's correct. Folks, it's not going well. Did the big guy kill the little guy, or did one of my guys kill the little guy? Drivers probably have it easiest. That's fair. Yeah, my family has Amazon Prime and I mooch off of that, but personally, both for ethical and financial reasons, though, you know, acknowledging my own limitations. More so the financial reasons. I would just go with Target. This is a Target ad. If you get their Circle card for free, you get 2-day shipping, which is perfectly adequate. Amazon Prime Moocher Gang. So hyped for the Spider-Man Noir show. Is that a thing that's happening? Target went hard on anti-DEI, unfortunately. No, that's true. That's true. There's a lot of places doing that, so. Yeah, no, Target sucks for that reason. This much is true. We're canceling Cam. I'm just on specifically the question of mistreating drivers. What am I trying to do here? Make room for the Cobble Crusher? They released the first teaser today. Oh, neat. Nick Cage is playing Spider-Man. Oh, this I knew. Borrow my Blue Eyes deck there so I can't talk full circle. Yeah. Unfortunately, the list of places that went anti-DEI as soon as they were given the green light is not a short list. Unfortunately, I can't swear off like Google, right? I mean, I'll try to be there if we get like a real targeted boycott with strategy behind it, but unfortunately, it's quite difficult to just be like, this company did a thing I don't like, so I'm gonna burn myself alive and drown in magma. Fun stream, can't see in the depths again next time. It's more likely than you think. Thank you, Tina. See you next time. I buy from a card shop, but real vendors know to charge more than MSRP for a product whose contents clearly add up to more than it. Also fair. This is a whole thing. This is the Fire Temple. I was kind of thinking it would be the Fire Temple. So it's not in the sky. So there are 2 temples underground, which objectively means that we're not done with spelunking. Fire Temple 1F. Well, obviously I can't go into it, really. To gain access, I need to get rid of this big, stupid rock, which I need Yunobo for. So that's why there's so much of the melty molten rocks here. It's because the game does expect you to be down here with Yunobo. It's gonna force you to. Okay, well that's cool, at least, to find that. Should have been on the sun, that's true. It really needed to be in the sky. And then a couple levels above that. Neat. All right, let's put a travel medallion there. Nice. That's cool. Lost Garandia rediscovered, and then the Vessel of Spirits resting place. That's gonna be... We're gonna learn about that after this. Oh, heck, that might be like the Sonia Temple. Or the officially discover that Zelda is Ganon the whole time temple. Yay, shrine hunting time. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna work on the surrounding Death Mountain stuff. Did I even actually get a quest to go find Yunobo? I don't think so. There's only one more regional phenomenon. Fill out the compendium. Okay, I think we're just gonna go back to Goron City and talk around to see if there's the cutscene with Yunobo and Goron Village already. I mean, no, but I guess he's there. I didn't really want to know that. I was just gonna keep walking around and see what I stumbled upon. I mean, it makes sense that he's gonna be there, but I actually was kind of wondering if he was just gonna be Like, I feel like someone mentioned that he was out. Like, maybe I'd have to go track him down somewhere or something to that effect. Hey, look, a Korok thing. Oh yeah, I gotta de-gloom. I can probably get that using this. A little higher. Yeah, cool. Get the mission to track him after the cutscene in the city. Okay, you're telling me like the next sequence of events, and I know it seems small, but I don't want to know like any of the future stuff. There should be exactly one Korok in the depths. That'd be good. That'd be really good. That's fair, my bad, only answered because you asked. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Hey there!
I'm sick of trying to get customers to go inside. It's not nearly hot enough for fireproof gear.
I got it. Don't you worry. I'm literally wearing it. Okay, I'm gonna take a break real quick. Just to stretch, because my neck hurts. And then I'll be back in a couple minutes. Also gotta fill my water. See you in a second. I'm back. Hello, folks. I noticed that my mic is like the windscreen is like half off. Go to shore.com to purchase today. No, the windscreen is like half off. You can see my mic's midriff. Problem solved. All right. Away we go. Oh, there's a bunch of kids in the middle. We've got oh, what is going on? Yeah, there's more folks to talk to for sure. Crane, not you too! And after all my warnings about the marbled rock roast. So everyone's acting funny cause of the marbled rock roast that President Yonobo is mining. You really are destroying the fabric of society here. Fourth Sage. Hey. Who? What are you mumbling about over there?
all talking about marbled rock roast, are ya? Huh.
Wrestler mask?
There's nothing to worry about, in my opinion.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Now stop flapping your rock chompers and get over here, Goro!
He said that like it was a slur. Historically, I've just read that as like a little vocal tick, but... Oh no! I was not expecting that at all. Oh, good God. I mean, I knew that obviously, like, what he was doing was kinda not good for the town at large, but not expecting Dictator Yunobo. He is large and in charge. Both of these are, in fact, changes. Well, if it ain't Link! You're so tiny, I barely even noticed ya. Yunobo, what's the big idea of talking like that to our esteemed guest? Bluto, or should I say, boss. You really don't know your place, do ya? Slargo, tell me, who runs Goron City these days? Yunobo Co. It's a company town. Well, yeah, I really should have just interpreted that as dystopian immediately. I just wasn't sure if they were gonna go there with it.
Hey.
And off-rack, who's in charge of Yunobo Co? You are President Yunobo. You hear that, Bluto? You're not needed round here anymore. You think I'm just gonna sit here and... Maybe you don't know Bo. True. I don't know him anymore. I don't even know you. So Link, what's your business in Goron City, huh? Princess Zelda, huh? And you're wondering about any strange goings-on? Princess Zelda? I'd heard she'd gone missing, but you're telling me she's still missing? I mean, it's hard to miss those lovely blonde locks of hers after all. Locks? Does that mean hair? Oh, the lady with hair like that. She's the same one President Yunobo talks to about marbled rock roast. Ah, understood. Ganon is drugging the town and installing his own corporate puppet. Pipe down, you two. You'll keep your traps shut if you know what's good for you. As you can see, Goron City is the picture of peace, and we can't help with Princess Zelda. So you'd better shove off. I've gotta go get more marbled rock roast. Can't afford to keep her waiting. Yunobo, I swear if you bring any more of that stuff out. Yeah, I feel that. My aching back. Stodgy old guy, sticking your nose into things when you got your spine to worry about. Gee willikers. Evil corporate ableist ageist Yunobo arc is insane. Slargo, off rack. Time to head back to Yunobo Co. HQ. Child labor arc as well, I see. Yunobo of Goron City is fine, and don't worry about him. If only he knew how to make drugs that aren't rocks, he could win easily. Yunobo and the others are now headed for Yunobo Co. HQ to look into some marbled rock roast business. All right, Yunobo's profile has been added. Young Goron, who once saved his home with Link, after helping Goron City, he turned his attention to mining the ore made accessible when Death Mountain stopped erupting. He formed Yunobo Co. to form a group of admirers in order to bring continued prosperity to his people. He was once a kind and compassionate young Goron. I can't wait to find out that this has nothing to do with the rock roast. This is just like how he is now. This is a total red herring. Offrek is gonna be the next sage. Sometimes people change for the worse, and you just have to deal with it. All right, we're gonna head this way. There is a shrine that-a-way. and I didn't go for it. Oh, wait, that's the one that that's the light route that I didn't know existed. Okay. Well, I should have kept that travel medallion for Unovaco HQ. I shouldn't have time traveled? What the heck? I shouldn't have fast traveled. Kate was telling me earlier about the Stephen Hawking time travel party. Y'all know about that? I'd heard about it before. It's a fun reminder, though. He hosted a party for time travelers that he sent out the invitations the next day. No one showed up, you can imagine. He refers to it as truly experimental evidence that time travel is impossible. Otherwise, clearly someone would have followed his invitation. Does not occur to Stephen Hawking for 1 second that maybe no one would want to come to his party. I've heard of certain other parties he attended to. Oh no, this I don't know. But it sure sounds bad. Sure sounds like I can fill in some blanks. He's on the Epstein list, yeah. Yeah, I figured. Cool. Awesome. Whee! Okay. I did not actually see where it ran off to, but this must be it. Whoa! Got us another Scooby-Doo intro running at me. All right. Got a couple things at least. Oh, this is a simple one. And here I was wondering if I was being too mean to Stephen Hawking for the no one wants to come to your party gag. This is not a good weapon for this. Sidon is earning his keep there. There we go. Lots of little claws. Lots of stuff over there that's gonna be... What is that? Oh, that is gonna be a piece of armor. Barbarian set, barbarian set, barbarian set. It's not gonna be it, but wouldn't it be poetic and cool if it was after I had mentioned it earlier today and thought I was gonna get it? Whoa. Here I was thinking this was just gonna be the way to the shrine, but instead it's giving me the tools to get across the big, funny, lava pool. The big funny. I am in the pocket of big funny, unfortunately. Those allegations are true. Okay, is there anything more to this? Feels like there should be. Nope, okay. There's a water spout. You know, actually the water spout could have been useful for that one minecart moment where I was needing to keep the wet status effect. That actually would have been quite useful. Just have it constantly pouring on me. All right. Ember headdress. Is that new? That doesn't feel... Hot weather attack. Well, I think... Is that a new status effect for this game? I don't remember. I feel like it is. Used in ancient rituals, this item is made of heat-absorbing cloth that produces flame in high-temperature environments. You know, that's actually not bad for specifically being here for a while. And also, that effect makes way more sense to me as... It's still silly, but that effect makes a little more sense to me as a armor piece than as a elixir. This is a real question. Someone can answer me this. It is cute. Someone can answer me this. Does that... Do the weather attack boosts, are they equal to the normal attack boost? It does not give you heat resistance. Did I say heat resistance? Because I can see what it is. It raises your attack in hot weather. What I was gonna ask, does it raise your attack by the same amount as like the barbarian armor set? Or is it a higher attack boost? Because it being a higher attack boost is the only way I see this being a thing that matters at all. Yeah, as the very first time I saw that status effect in an elixir, I was like, why? Must be more, otherwise there's no point. That's what I'm saying. Surely they wouldn't. I think they might. Okay. Well, that's armor, but it's not the shrine. The shrine may actually not be in this cave. Well, also there's got to be a bubble frog somewhere, yes? Alright, that's the exit there. No bubble frog in here, it looks like. The washed out colors in this game are really starting to get to me, I will say. Sometimes it is just not exactly clear what you're looking at because the air itself is so thick. Okay, no, there's not a way out of this little spot, it looks like. Okay, that means I missed something. And that something could lead to the shrine. Like, this isn't just gonna be a place with armor, right? Hello, how are you doing? You stream pretty well, though. I would love to be your top 1 fan. I'm going to, block you. Thank you, Dr. House. What did I say? What did I say that led to that response? Oh, wait, is there a hole up there? Nothing this way. Oh, the We Have a Gamer played for them. Oh, they followed. Okay, well, I banned them anyway. Because that's not a real person. I didn't realize they followed, and I guess it just wasn't loud enough for me to hear. Some gamers should not be respected, believe it or not. Most even. What? Nonsense. This is weird. I don't see bloody anything here. Am I the silly? There's a gap. There's something. Okay. Yeah, no bubble frog, or sorry, no shrine, but bubble frog. Which is all I was expecting at this point. Shrine's gonna be somewhere else. Cool and nice. All right. Away we go. Honestly, at this point, I can just ascend to the skies. Emphatically not the skies. May come as a shock. Okay, where was the shrine? Are the rock Octoroks new? That feels new. I don't remember these. Yeah? Something going on back there? People are mad at me. Being above ground is being in the skies, if you think about it. Technically... Oh, I'm not willing to concede that, though. Oh, is the shrine gonna be... It's gonna be under and only accessible by blowing up the marble rock roast thing here. The rock ones are in the original game. They only refreshed your weapon's durability in Breath of the Wild. They got an added effect in this game. They only refreshed your weapon's durability. The hot weather attack stuff? Or wait, what are you referring to? Did I forget the thing that I said? Oh, the rock Octorok. No, that's right. If they eat your, that's right. I forgot. If they eat your weapon, it refreshes, right? That's the thing. Totally forgot about that. Nice. Give me the roasted bass. All right, well, the shrine is not, yeah, it says it's nearby, but incidentally, it's not. I'll look briefly in the immediate vicinity, but yeah, nearby down below. There's not gonna be any other way down than to destroy the marbled rock roast that's blocking me, so. Yeah, I think we're okay. Ignoring the moblins. Ignoring the moblins. All right, let's go see what they have to say there. And then honestly, unless I immediately get Yunobo and I'm able to bust through that, which I'm doubtful about, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it shortly. It's time for dinner. I'm hungry. They suck that shit clean. Oh. She makes me unhappy sometimes. Oh, Yunobo makes you unhappy. Hey, it's you again! The one who knows President Yunobo! He's talking about marbled rock roast with the blonde lady right now. No one's allowed to come in. Do I get to see her finally? I don't really like that lady, but it's definitely the marbled rock roast's fault that everyone's been acting funny. Yeah, President Yunobo said he got that weird mask he's wearing from the lady too. He was always so nice, and as soon as he started wearing it, he got real mean. Oh, it's a Majora's Mask situation, okay. Hey, you're friends with President Yunobo, aren't you? You know how he created Yunobo Co. for mining? It was supposed to be helpful for people who needed ore and stuff, but now it's just making things weird around here. If we let you pass, will you convince President Yunobo to make Yunobo Co. stop mining marbled rock roast? I'll see what I can do. I'll knock that stupid mask off his stupid face. And then he'll grow smaller. Slurgo, did you hear that? Sure did. Maybe he'll get President Yunobo to be himself again. Go right on in.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's this room. It's a weird focus on the concept of companies in these games. It's true. Hudson Construction Co. really takes on an increased role here. There she is. This was the right one to do last, huh? His power is to spin dash. Noted. It's a good noise. The Gorons have really good noises. Cut it out already! ready, President Yunobo. We want you to take off that weird mask so you can go back to the President Yunobo we know and love. Boys. I'm evil again. That boys was not supposed to be disappointed. It was supposed to be genuinely sympathetic. Boss Yunobo. President Zelda is right. Rock roast is good. It makes everyone happy. Oh my god, clearly not himself, Yunobo. That's pretty good use of that. Oh goodness. Well, I was hoping for a good flurry rush there. Oh. Oh man, I was kind of wanting something out of this. No, you just dodge him until you can take some hits, it looks like. I did not need that sight on. Why was it not accepting me spinning into him as an attack? That's weird. President Zelda. The Zelda series is finally moving to democracy. Oh god, okay. No, that's happening a lot faster. You're attacking the mask, the spin hits his ankles. That makes sense. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping I'd get the mask. Just put it on and just instant game over because Link works for Ganon now. That'd be a good bit. I think that'd be a good bit. They should have done that. What happened? You know, I was kind of expecting that to last a little longer than the 5 minutes it takes to go from cutscene back to good Yunobo. But okay. Slurgo, Offrek, I don't understand. Everything's a blur since I put on the mask for Princess Zelda. I need to talk to her. Maybe she could tell me what the story is. Hey, where is she anyway? And then she disappears. Ah, Princess Zelda! Why No mask. We're caving you in now. Which is gonna be a tutorial on using the ability to get out of here. I'm actually a little disappointed that the bad Yunobo concept is so short-lived. Is everyone all right? Nobody's injured? They're also fine with the company town concept, actually. It's just that Ganon made it bad. What's that? I thought I heard something. Well, it doesn't matter right now. Princess Zelda's just outside the cave. That blonde lady was Princess Zelda? Yeah, and I need to ask her about that mask and the marbled rock roast. We gotta hurry and go talk to her. The only way to break those red rocks is with my charge attack, but I can't really see where I'm going when I charge. I need Link to tell me where to go. Neoliberalism? In my Nintendo? It's more likely than you think. Link, be my eyes and guide me, Goro! Yunobo's power of fire. When his aura is charged, it can be aimed in any direction for a fiery rolling attack. Not really neoliberalism exactly, but it's a buzzword. Yeah. I take your meaning.
I can do it!
I can do it! There's a lot of it, but we're going straight. Bonk! Oh, not quite enough. That recharge is rather quick though. Cool. I like that. That's a fun ability. I really enjoy the concept of getting to just launch him directly into a group of Bokoblins. That did the trick. Come on, boys, let's go after Princess Zelda. And do that to her. He's gonna be very confused when I tell him to do exactly that to her. Because it's been clear from day one that that wasn't her.
What if Sonic was a bullet?
Really, they were cowards for not going in that direction with Shadow the Hedgehog. Princess Zelda! I'm not seeing her. What's that red haze spouting from Death Mountain? It is spouting. I was like, sprouting? Spouting. Goro. You don't remember, President Yonobo? You told us the red haze is dangerous and that we shouldn't go near it. Oh, that's gonna go directly to the temple. Okay. Duh. It showed up at the same time Hyrule Castle started floating and the upheaval happened. The ground was super rumbly and you were worried Death Mountain might erupt again, so you went to check it out. Yeah, and when you came back from the mountain, you were wearing that mask. I remember now, Goro! I saw Princess Zelda at Death Mountain's crater. She talked to me and gave me that mask to wear. So, does that mean Princess Zelda lives inside Death Mountain?
It's more likely than you think.
Well, she's definitely not here. Maybe if we go up there, we'll find her. Slargo, Offrack, I'm gonna go look for Princess Zelda. I can't be having you two along, but I'll sort this out. I'll ask her how to get everyone back to normal. So wait back home for me. Everything is gonna be a-okay.
Yep.
Link, please come with me to Death Mountain to look for the princess. That was Was that not the easiest by far of getting to like go to the temple? Those quests? Like it really was trigger a cutscene, trigger another cutscene, and now I think I can go to the fire temple. There might be things in my way. It might actually make me go to the top of the mountain first, but I sure am gonna try just going straight to the temple that I found using the travel medallion. All right, let me go ahead and save real quick. Before anything, I want to find the shrine. Yeah, I want to take this out since we started that concept before ending the stream. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And then honestly, I'm gonna try and launch him into the fire temple that I found. And if that works out, then I think we're gonna do the fire temple next time. Much quicker development than I was expecting. Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a cave that takes me right to the shrine. Unobako HQ East Cave. We got us more Horriblins. More Horriblins. Less Horriblins. Fewer Horriblins. Sorry. I'm better than that, and you know it. He's so unhappy. I really should heal. I've been at 1.5 hearts for a while now. Actually, no, I took damage during that boss fight. It's only been since then. Still. What do we got in the middle here? It's not nothing. I really should be using something less useful for combat. This goes down. Clearly. Is it gonna be the bubble frog down below? I hear the bubble frog jumping around, actually. Cool. All right. Hi. All right, well, there's you. That was easy enough, if a little unwieldy the way I handled it. It is really crazy how much the end is actually in sight, despite me knowing for a fact that, you know, there's a lot left to do. But we're probably gonna finish the 4th Sage quest next time, which is not really something that was in my plans. I mean, I did intend to do the Elden quest sooner rather than later, but I certainly didn't expect to just be at the front door of the temple. I expected the whole, like, sky section where I've got to go through 2 shrines and a bunch of platforming. But no, that is not happening. Do I have to uncover the shrine? It certainly looks like it. You know, Bo, how effective are you against this stuff? Not as effective as one would hope. Okay, where's the actual front end? Okay. Here we are. All right. Now, remains to be seen if swinging your sword at a bunch of rocks is considered enough of a puzzle that this is going to be a blessing. It's not. Oh, in fact, it's proving grounds. Cool. In reverse. What does that mean? Gonna have to use recall a bunch? Well, that's how I get up there. Okay, well, I can blow that up with something eventually. I did not mean to throw that. Sorry, did not mean to turn that off. Holy shit, it's still going. We're close to finishing, but I've got a stopping point in mind, so we're gonna reach that first. Honestly, we are pretty much, what I said earlier was at the front door of the fire temple. I discovered it in the depths earlier. This is gonna break before you die, probably. I am really pushing it for not having any stuff on me. Oh God, yeah, I really need to be more careful than I'm being. Stop it. Okay. Oh. Brings that up to 19. Nice, okay, that should kill a couple of them in one at least. I don't know what is launching rocks at me. It's certainly not appreciated though. All right. Is it just you shooting arrows? Ah! Oh God. Yeah, blow yourself up. And me, okay. No, that was effective. That certainly was. Gracious. These shrines were so much fun on my 1 heart run. Oh, I'm sure. I don't normally handle these so poorly. Someone's blowing up my phone. Okay. There's a guy up there, and then there's that little section there that I pretty much need to use a bomb for, so let me take that from you. You are not the last one, though. There appears to be one up above somewhere. That is a lot of arrows for this. Where'd the bomb end up? Did I not throw it down? Was that enough force that it decided to explode? That would be weird. Anyway, I actually completely missed this. Oh, you're throwing rocks. For once, Cam swung the two-handed weapon instead of just spinning it in a circle constantly, leaving herself wildly vulnerable. All right, well, that's done. Okay, now I'll go get probably the chest from down here. Oh no, that's just an ascent point. Okay. Well, I gotta get up there anyway, I suppose. Yeah, no, these don't have a bonus chest. The chest is always at the end. because you earn it in battle. Cool, that's done. Magic rod, which I had room for. Shocking. Okay. Where are we on shrines? Out of curiosity. All right, that's 3 orbs. 1 more and we get an upgrade. 135. 17 more? 17 more. Cam, what do you think about horse race tests? What, pray tell, do you mean? I'm going to take your meaning, there should have been shrines in this game that were reliant on, whoa, oh, Yunobo. She doesn't know chat, oh God. I'm gonna take your meaning to be that there should be shrines in this that rely on you winning races with your horse. There's an enemy over there? Oh. Sure is. Okay, that's done. And now, yeah, what's there left to do except, well, several things, but I'm gonna go see if we can, Link, are you going somewhere? I'll keep up the search for Princess Zelda on my own until you get back. There it is. He won't follow me, even though I know exactly where to go and what to use him for. I've got to go up to Death Mountain first. Okay, that's the way that they forced that. So we're not gonna be at the front door next time, at least not at the very start of the stream. Which is totally fair. That felt like it was very little, so very little that I had to do. Totally legit horse races. Okay, that's a YouTube link. Oh, that's an hour long. Oh, horse race test is HRT. That's funny. What am I looking at here? Okay. Oh goodness, these are real horses. Don't worry about it. Yeah, those appeared to be horses. I think that was right. Okay, well, Yunobo's gonna keep up the search until we get back. So that these shrines here are really to make up for the fact that you don't get corresponding sky shrines, it looks like. They drew Yuri about these. There's always Yuri. I'm not surprised. All right, so we gotta climb the mountain. So I think next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we're gonna start off here at Goron City, and we're gonna just scale up as far as we can. No reason not to jump straight into this quest at this point, now that we've started it. That's kind of the way I've been approaching it. Like, you know, I have been consciously delaying story, but once I'm actually in the quest, it feels silly to not just do the quest. It feels really arbitrary and dumb to make y'all wait, knowing that we're right in the middle of it. Hi, Yunobo. Link! I've been waiting for you. Now let's go find Princess Zelda. All right. That's gonna be the move next time, folks. I guess here in the middle of town, we can explode this. Actually, that doesn't look explodable necessarily. Yunobo? Yunobo? I was gonna try and blow up the town's favorite thing. You don't appear to want to join me. Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Goro!
Goro! Didn't work. There's probably more to do in the depths, more coliseums or something. Oh, I'm sure there's more to do, but we're not going there next time till we have to. I mean, I know there's 2 temples down there, so we'll be back, just, you know, not as like, just a matter of exploring it just to explore. Anyway, thank you, pals, for joining me. We're gonna continue this next Monday, presumably at our usual time of 6:30, though I am actually kind of considering moving streams a little earlier because I get off work earlier than I was. So yeah, next Monday, more Tears of the Kingdom. And then on Friday, back to Pokemon Scarlet with my girlfriend Anya. So hope y'all join us for that. And if not, join me for more Zelda on Friday. Thank you, pals. Hope to see you next time. Good night.